Hi guys, welcome to my BBL channel. To be honest, at the beginning of this, I plan to show you my journey to the airport, things I bought, everything. So basically, I was meant to come here a day beforehand, go to my hotel and show you everything that I bought prepared for my surgery, and then post it. I was meant to show you at the airport, but I didn't check in at home. I got to the airport. I was there in time for my flight, but because the check-in office was closed, I was unable to check in for my flight. So anyone out there, if they say, turn up 3 hours before your flight, turn up 3 hours before, or at least 2, or at least check in at home. Don't be me. So I had to wait 12 hours inside the airport, which was fun, using all my little pillows that I bought to make myself comfortable. And then I basically, let's just skip that whole part because it's unnecessary. I basically got to the part where I got on the plane. So because I've booked a 12-hour flight prior to my previous flight, I've had to go straight from the airport straight to the hospital. My hospital was amazing, everything was amazing, but the thing is, as soon as I stepped in, I saw my consultant. As soon as I saw my consultant, they gave me a COVID test. They gave me my blood test. We talked about what shape I wanted, what I wanted done. So I've actually got chin lipo, I've got arm lipo, and I've got bum lipo. I've had difficulties, but I'll tell you that along the way. So half an hour, say I was in there for maximum an hour before they was like, okay, you're going in now. So I had no chance to even say, oh, hold up, wait a minute, no. I don't want to do this no more. I've changed my mind. Prior to that, a friend was meant to come with me. She let me down. So I was there all alone. So I've gone in. It basically happened like less than an hour. I was on that operating table. I had my operation. I've had lipo in my arms, chin lipo, bum lipo, bed 360 lipo when we're talking about, and obviously the BBL. It was one of the most scariest things I've woken up from in my life. It's not even like, I haven't had kids. I haven't had any major surgery, nothing. So this was the first surgery I've ever done. And I really wanted to blog everything. I thought it was going to be a walk in the park. But let's just be honest. Any girl that's got this done, be honest. It's not a walk in the park. I woke up from my surgery and I had a seizure because I was absolutely freezing. My temperature body, sorry, I got a message. My temperature just dropped and my whole body just started shaking. I had nurses surrounding me, holding me. Being alone in that situation as well was not a nice situation. As soon as I got there, they've put the pillow under me. I've woken up. It was like a dream. 1 minute I was talking to the guy, because there was a guy, he was like, where you from? I'm like, Jamaica. He's like, oh, Jamaican queen, beautiful queen, da 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 da. And then next minute I know I'm having a fit. So I was like, what the hell is going on? It was crazy. It was mayhem. It was mad. And then I've woken up. I'm like, I'm in pain. Good thing about my hospital that I stayed at, which I'll put in details and stuff if anyone wants to know about. I stayed there for 2 days. They gave me drainage, and I tell you, they gave me a hell of a lot of drugs because I did not feel a thing. When I tell you, for 2-3 days, I did not feel nothing at all. I didn't feel a thing. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Girls are, because I've seen online, girls are saying, oh, the hardest days are the first 3 days. No, I was drugged up. I was high. I was gone. Yeah, I was in happy land. I don't know. I was happy. I'm not gonna lie. And then I got discharged. Now the being discharged part, that's a whole another story. So I spent 2 days in my bed high as a kite. So I didn't do no walking, no nothing. The doctors were amazing. They fed me, like spoon fed me, where I was by myself as well. They made me feel comfortable. They kept checking up on me, making sure I'm okay, making sure I had everything I want. The garment, I didn't have to buy one because they had already, they'll basically, when they see what size you are on the table, they'll put one on. So you get your garment, I'm sitting on it right now, but I'll show you. The BBL pillow, everything is included in your package. Hotels included in your package, the transfers included in your package, everything. So on day 2, obviously, I'm being pampered like a little queen. I don't want to go nowhere. I'm high as a kite. I'm being told I have to go. Now, this is the difficult part. I would recommend anyone, sorry, my moody's not in the right place. Anyone undergoing any surgery, don't be me. Don't stay in bed for 2 days being pampered like a little beauty queen. Get your ass up. Try and move as much as you can, because you've undergone such like major surgery. It's cosmetic surgery, but it's still major. Your body, it doesn't understand you anymore. Your brain, you're fully you in your head, but your body is not you no more. So you're not functioning properly. You're not where you could go and, like, right now I can pick this cup up, but after your surgery, you're not going to pick that cup up. You're going to be shaking, you're going to be in pain, you're going to feel things that you haven't felt before. So get up, move around, do things, because I had a few complications with my surgery. Where I've got the arm lipo, I'll put some pictures up later on. My hand swelled up like this when I was at the hotel, and I had a swollen eye. So I had an allergic reaction. So obviously when you go to the hotel, you're by yourself. So maneuvering around and doing things so much harder than if someone was there to help you. So it was like even going to the toilet, I'm gonna put up another video of stuff that I brought with me and stuff that I found irrelevant. And due to the fact of me staying at the hospital for 2 days, they done drainage on me. So I didn't have no blood. There was no leakages. There's nothing on my girdle. There's nothing on my bed. Nothing. So the pads that I bought were irrelevant. Didn't even need to buy them. But yeah, it's different from being in a hospital to being alone. So now I'm going to talk about getting a transfer. When you get from the hospital to being alone, get into the hotel, you're like, okay, what have I done? Yeah, that's the first thing you think in your head. What have I done? Did I really just do this to myself? And then the first day it was okay, because they give you nurses. So the first 2 hours you're with your nurse and stuff like that. So they'll help you do stuff, anything you need doing, etc, etc. You've got room service, you call them up, you order your food, you eat in your room and stuff like that. I think that part, the hospital bit, I will do a completely different from this, because I've just spoken about my experience in the hospital, but my experience alone in the hotel I'll talk about differently, because even like thinking about it now, it's not, when you're going through it you just get on, but to think about it, it is a bit traumatic. And being alone, I keep on saying that word alone because it's not nice, it's not a good feeling. I'm a kind of person, if someone phones me and says, are you okay, my automatic answer is yes. Oh, do you need anything? No. So even when I did need something, I would always say no. And I was gonna put clothes on and put my hair properly, but I couldn't give a flying what I look like right now, to be honest. I'm just gonna talk you through the do's and don'ts, but this video is more to introduce myself and tell you don't miss your flight. That's the main thing. Don't miss that flight. If you've got a day prep before you go into that surgery hall, you better use it wisely and go with a friend. Make sure you bring a friend with you, because that will just make everything so much better. But this experience is one, I don't regret it at all. I'll tell you one thing along me telling you my journey of my story, because I could sit here forever, because it's been like 4 days now and I haven't blogged nothing or said anything or done anything. I've got a few videos of me like at the airport and stuff like that. I'll put that up. It will just be for humour, because the stuff that happened after that, I didn't have the energy or the strength to even blog anything. I mentally wasn't there in my head to blog anything. But if you're getting a BBL, one thing I will say to you is mentally prepare yourself. You got to prepare yourself that when you get out of your surgery, you're not going to be able to have a shower. Or go to the toilet by yourself. When you're in the hospital for like 2-3 days. I didn't have a shower for like, I'm going to be gritty about this, 4 days. Do you know what that did to me? That had me feeling, I regretted it. I was regretting everything. And one thing, during them 4 days, you've gone all this surgery, you're feeling everything you're feeling, all these emotions, all this pain, and you don't get to see your body. You don't get to see your body? So you're like, I've done all of this and I don't even know what I look like. My butt could be like on my hip. I could have a butt back. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, you don't know what you've got. In my head, I was thinking, what if my bum's too high? What if it's lopsided? What if like it's in? Like, you know, like you get them bums and they go like, whoop, like they suck in from the side. Like 101 things was going through my head. Like, it's crazy. I tell you now, it's crazy. And I was thinking, what if my belly's fat? What if my belly's oblong? Or you got these pads that they give you to put under your garment. I'll show you all that later on. You have to wear this for like, how many days you have to wear this for? You have to wear this for a week. It's so uncomfortable. I'll talk you through that as well. Don't worry about it. I'll talk you through everything. Do you know what? I was gonna be all nice and butterflies, everything. No, I'm just gonna be real. Like, everything you're gonna see that I showed you through my blog is gonna be real. I'm gonna talk the way I talk. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm just gonna be me. If you don't like it, subscribe, follow, carry on with my journey. If